Number of vacant teaching jobs across South Carolina has been going in one direction, up, and in unprecedented fashion every year.
But for the first time this decade, a new report just released today shows that the number of educator openings has dropped in our state. State House reporter Mary Green has details.
South Carolina's two largest educator advocacy groups say a major contributor to the reported drop in teacher vacancies this year has been action here at the State House.
They've been working to help with increased teacher pay, extending the state salary schedule, the steps on the state salary schedule, the lottery scholarship enhancement, which helps our young people who are in our colleges and universities majoring in education.
According to this year's Educator Supply and Demand Report, released by the Center for Educator Recruitment, Retention, and Advancement, or SARA, there were 1,043 unfilled educator jobs at the start of this school year across 71 of South Carolina's 75 school districts.
That's still 1,000 classrooms that didn't have a teacher. So there's still that aspect of it. All in all, it's exciting to think that we might be moving in the right direction.
That's a 35% drop from last year's number and a turnaround from the last several years of increases in vacancies, though it is still higher than pre-pandemic numbers.
We in South Carolina have to get people wanting to go into education as a profession, as a career, and we have to do everything we can do once we get them there to keep them. Better working conditions, making sure all our teachers and our students are safe in schools.
The South Carolina Education Association says while it welcomes the report's findings, it does wonder how much is due to factors like someone from another state teaching South Carolina students virtually, which would count as a filled position.
And then I had to wonder, our districts, they made it work. I mean, maybe now instead of having 4 third grade teachers, you only have 3 third grade teachers because they knew they can't find a teacher. So they just collapsed classes.
In a statement, State Superintendent Ellen Weaver says this report shows encouraging signs towards stabilization in South Carolina's teacher workforce. Weaver says next year she plans to ask lawmakers for another increase to the statewide starting salary for teachers, as well as money to expand a strategic compensation pilot program for educators. Reporting from the State House, I'm Mary Green.
The report does not state which districts or geographic regions had the most vacancies at the start of the school year. The Palmetto State Teachers Association says that would be helpful information for lawmakers to have so they could target resources to the areas that need it most.